Bam, bit, fuck. Gonzo's Convos, Season 3, Episode 18 this time. The guest we're having on today is more than ready. So it's not like last episode. Last episode was just kind of like I don't even know what to call it. It was just like a what the fuck moment, I guess you could say. Today we are bringing on Nelly. Yeah, I don't know what she does, man. Uh, TikTok and Instagram. She's not too active on Instagram. I guess she was pretty much active just cause I was trying to set up the shit with her, this podcast with her. But I know for sure TikTok. She goes TikTok live pretty damn often. So we're gonna see what she's about, see what she does, and all that good shit. Um, so without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and invite her on here. Let me see. Let me see. All right. So we got her coming on here. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Mm, it tastes good. So yeah, man. Last episode. Honestly, man, I'm gonna be real. I didn't even want to upload it. I didn't want to upload it mainly just because it was like a what's the point type of moment. It was just kind of like what's the whole point in even posting this shit, you know? Because I could say whatever I want to say. I can speak my mind, speak whatever, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they're gonna change if that makes sense. It doesn't necessarily mean they're gonna change. So with that, I honestly just don't fucking know. I don't even know if I should have posted it. If that makes sense, that's where I'm getting at. Um, yeah, it gets on my nerves. Yeah, it pisses me off. But at the end of the day, look at all the different guests I have coming on. All the guests I have lined up coming on for not only this week but next week and the week after that. You know what I'm saying? And I promise you, this is probably gonna be the longest fucking season out of all of them. All the summer ones because summer is such a long fucking season. It really fucking is. I forgot when I even started. It was it June. I started this season. I want to say June, but this is not going to end till the fucking end of August. You know what I'm saying? And then September hits up, and that's when we start our fourth season. But you gotta think we have a whole nother month to book this shit up, and I book by the day. Yeah, keep in mind I do have some call outs, I do have some cancellations and some reschedules, whatever the fuck. But I don't do the reschedules no more. You know what I'm saying? If you got to reschedule, hey, you just lost a chance. you know, I gotta give other people opportunities to get on, and I will do so. So yeah, no more reschedules. You cancel, you cancel. It is what it is. You know, it's just appreciate the consideration, and then we move forward. I gotta give other people opportunities to come on. Simple as that. Um, right now we're waiting for Nelly to join up. Um, hopefully it's not like last episode because I really don't feel like dealing with that. You know what I mean? I really don't. I really don't. Like give me some serious people. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to have to start fucking doing some digital goddamn contracts or some shit. I have to start doing some digital goddamn motherfucking contracts if I keep running into that type of shit. Cause it pisses me off, man. Like you tell me you ready, okay, cool, let's get at it. And then when you not replying, it's like, bro, like you just told me you was ready, you know. But she ended up popping in the studio early, like 2 hours early. So I was like, yeah, we got a whole 2 hours of chill for this shit. So not like we're not chilling here, but it's like, damn, like you know. But I guess she just got the times mixed up, which is all good. But she gonna come out here. We gonna get to know a little bit about it and see what's up. Yeah, yeah. I got a lot of good ones coming up, man. A lot of good ones. A lot of good ones. Let me see. Let me see. Yo.
Hello.
Yeah, you're not early this time.
I'm not. I realized I was like, wait, I feel like something's up. I forgot it
Yeah.
was
I
your
wonder
time
how
line.
long. I'm actually curious how long you was waiting in the waiting room. Like
I've
I'm
been like
dead ass curious.
6 minutes. It wasn't that
Okay, that's not that bad. If you said like an hour, I was gonna start feeling bad. You know what I'm saying?
Nah. I was only there like 6 minutes. Not that
Yeah.
bad.
Well, yeah. Go ahead, introduce yourself to everybody.
All right, y'all. I'm kind of nervous. It's my first podcast, but
Nah, you
I'm Nelly.
good. You good.
A little bit about me. I do TikTok. I'm a mom.
Okay.
Um, I do nails, and yeah, that's just three
That's
topics about me.
I figured TikTok. You be on TikTok pretty damn frequent. I be getting
I
the
mean,
notifications. You going live and shit. So I'm like, okay, so it must be a TikTok influencer of some sort.
you could kind of say that. I
Like a
really, honestly,
micro, like a
huh?
micro influencer or some shit like that.
I'll low key eventually get up there, but I really started doing TikTok for fun. Like it was just more of to distract my mind, and then I realized I was having fun there, doing
Okay.
battles,
You're not
and then
doing
all
that. You're not doing
yeah.
that AI trend, are you? Please tell me no.
Okay, I'm admit. I don't like it, but my sister, I do battles with her.
Okay.
So we're like a duo. Now I'm not gonna let my sister do it by herself, so I end up doing with her.
Okay. So
Actually,
you was doing it to be a good sister type of deal.
yeah, it's cringy though. I'm not gonna lie, it's very cringy, but it's funny. Cause the
It
thing
creeped
is,
me
like,
the fuck out, bro. I ain't gonna lie to
the
you.
thing is, we start talking shit, so it's like we call them little in the AI voice, or we're like, oh, now you guys gotta shut up. It's a 500 quiet game. It's fun though, but we get a lot of hate from that, like a lot.
I could see, I could see what like I don't know what the hate is. What are the hate comments about it?
You can't do, you're unoriginal. You you need a life. This, that, and the third. This is cringy. Trying to grind off somebody else, but
See that definitely is hate, no doubt. Um, I will say that it is creepy as fuck. Like when I went to lives and I saw them talking like that, I was like, what the fuck is going on? You know, like
no,
they on some possessed shit right now.
it is because, and it's actually very. You might think of it like, oh, it's not that much work. Like you're just saying, oh, thank you for the roses. No, it's actually a lot of work because you can't break character. You actually gotta like kind of move around, sit up straight, act serious, look
Yeah,
around. So it's a lot
yeah,
of work. It's draining.
like
I did it for 1 hour.
yeah, like this one shorty looked like she was flying or some shit. And I was like, what the fuck is going on, bro? Like,
No, I went in the I would say the creator of it, Pink Doll. I went in her live yesterday, and I literally could not stay there more than a minute.
it's
I could.
creepy, right? It's creepy as hell.
It's just too much. It's just too. Don't get me wrong. I was sending her gifts because I want to see what she would do, but it's just too much. Like I was sending her the ice cream, so she kept on saying thank you for the ice cream, and I was just like, yeah, I can't really sit
I
here and
got
do
you.
that.
I got you. I myself have not taken in to the influencer route on TikTok. Like, yeah, I got a good amount of followers. Yeah, I post my content and all, but I haven't like gone into the whole influencer route on that platform.
So you
Would
don't
you
go live?
say, huh? Yeah, I go live every once in a while, but not like every day type of shit like most people do.
Mm-hmm.
But
Like me.
would you say it's hard? Like, it's hard to have an influencer status on there.
Recently, I mean, yes and no, because what started my live was more of like the not talking. That's where I got most of my followers from.
Yeah,
Because the first day I did the not talking, literally first day I had 1K people up in there. I don't know why,
wait, that's
but
a thing. Like, to just go live and not talk at all.
like I have my little postcards and it's like, oh, not talking to the finest jewelers, you're not talking to my type jewelers.
Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's like it's fun, but it's fun because of the questions I ask. So I ask like out of pocket questions too. Like I'll just be like for example, one will be like, how many donuts can you stack on it?
yeah.
And like it'll take people off guard, and the comments will be like, what are y'all talking about? It's fun,
Yeah.
but then I started like getting away from that. So I would do the not talking for like an hour, then talk to my chat, then maybe run like 1 or 2 battles, and I was off of TikTok.
Okay,
But
makes sense.
recently, not talking, I don't get nothing but like 200 views, and
Yeah,
nobody's requesting. So I was like, all right, I'm not doing that no more.
that's not bad
And
though.
yeah, it's
200
not
ain't bad.
bad, but compared to when first time I did it, after the first time I did it, the second time I went live to do that thing,
Yeah,
I wasn't even live for 1 minute or 2 minutes, and I had 800 people up in there.
damn. So what's the most viewers you had on a live video?
I think 2 point. From what I saw was 2.2. People said it was more, but I saw 2.2.
God damn. Yeah, I don't even reach them type of numbers. I think the most I reached was like 1,000 or
Yeah.
so, but just going up and down. So, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Now I have a constant like 30 to 50. Depends. But I think the most I reach now is like 300, which is still good.
I
But
think
it's
you was at three. Yeah, you was at 300 when the time I popped up in there to invite you on this podcast. You was at good 300 something. So I
you
didn't
know what
think
I
you
was
was gonna
doing?
even. Yeah, I didn't think you was even gonna see that message. Then you started reading that off, and I was like, oh fuck. All right, we in playing time.
Yeah. I mean, I take any opportunity. Like I said, I never really, I'm not, I don't really see myself as an influencer. I see myself as, you could kind of say kind of an influencer now, but
Yeah,
as a TikToker, like I just stream for fun. I did it to distract my mind.
I
And
would say you're not the nasty attitude type of influencer.
yeah,
You're
no, I
like
try.
the seek opportunity influencer and network influencer, which is good.
Yeah.
Because what I mean by the nasty attitude is the influencers that kind of think that they're on top of everybody, on top of shit, and don't need anything else, don't need no help, no networking, no nothing. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
That's a good amount of Instagram influencers that be out
Yeah.
there.
That they think
So
that they're better than everybody else just because you got followings. Like at the end of the day, you're human. At the end of the
yeah,
day,
everybody,
I don't,
everybody human. Yeah,
I don't care how many followers I have. I'm gonna still be the same way I am. Like
as you should, as you should. Don't let that shit change, man. Like
I
I'm not gonna lie, even I kind of struggle with it. Like I'm kind of like, okay, I reached this many likes or I reached this many whatever, and I'm like, wait a minute though, like it's just
yeah,
likes.
like I gotta humble myself real quick. I'm still a normal person. I'm still a mom. I'm still yeah.
Yeah,
But also, what I don't like is like, for example, people that like in person. Before I got told, oh, you're doing this TikTok thing, it's not for you. Like you being live all night, that's not you. That's not really having emotion for real. And it's like now
don't
I'm
even listen to that shit. Like I really do feel like because what I see in the TikTok comments is you get people that support you, but you also get people that just like to talk shit. That just like to say shit just to say shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I've had people when I promote on there, people say like, "Ain't no one gonna watch your podcast," but at the end of the day, I go on there and I'm like, there's a lot of people watching this shit, so I don't really care what they're fucking saying. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
I say if you don't have a hater, at least one or two haters in your comments, you're not doing nothing right.
It's good to have haters.
That's
It's
just
good. That's my philosophy is, whether you have love or hate, either way, they're making you get to that point where you want to be. You know?
it motivates me. It's like, all right, you think I'm not doing good? Let me shit on you real quick. Like
Yeah,
I said, the person that told me, oh, this not you, this not having emotion. Why are you trying to come back in my life now?
yeah. They're just
That's just
trying to get it. They're trying to get a good rise out of you, but you just got to be like, okay, cool. Let me prove you wrong. That's it.
hmm
You know what I'm saying?
I love
I
proving
can't tell you
people.
how many hate like DMs I get in the request thing, but I also can't tell you how many like positive shit I get too.
Facts.
It's a
Facts.
good mix of all kinds of shit, but that's ultimately what's gonna get you to where you need to be. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
100% agree.
So what made you want to be a TikTok influencer over everything else? Like as far as like Instagram and everything.
Honestly, Instagram, I see it as Instagram got boring for me. Like, I used to go live on Instagram, but it was never really like a big live thing. It was just more like with my mutuals, me getting ready, listening to music, me going
Yeah.
live with my sister or something like that. But TikTok, really what got me into it was, if we want to be honest, I was like in a relationship and it got to the point where the relationship started dying down. And at
Mm.
nighttime, I'm a very overthinker, no matter what. So if you're not on the phone with me, who are you on the phone with?
Yeah. Who
So
you
it
talking
got to
to?
the point that, all right, you're not on the phone with me, I'm gonna distract myself. So I'm gonna get on TikTok. I started joining panels, and then I didn't really start hosting my own lives till I got into an agency.
Okay.
And then the agency was like, all right, you need to do, I think, go live 10 times a month and at least for 10 hours or 20 hours altogether. And I was
Okay.
like, okay. My lives used to be before 2 minutes, 3 minutes, me rolling up and then that's it. I'm not going on here no more. I'm gonna go join somebody else's live.
Yeah.
But then I was bored one day and I'm like, all right, the person I usually go live with on their panel, they're not live right now. I'm up. Let me just do a not talking. Let's see how that goes. And then
There
when
you
it went numbers, I started doing that every day
go. Mm.
to the point I got recognized for that. And then after that, it just ended up just being me chilling with the people talking, me and my sister just going live, just trolling. And then honestly, I would say like it's been a month only since I started doing really like battles for real.
Yeah.
So that's really what I do now.
I don't be real. I don't like them damn battles. Me, cause I'm gonna tell you why. Cause me, I'm a social person. Like I'm very extroverted. Um, so when I like match with somebody, I'm like, hey, how's your day going? I'm just making small talk, and they'll be like, you want to battle? I'm like, fuck it. We battle, and they don't talk at all. They just talk to the comments areas and all that shit. Hit the like smack, give me hit, send me gifts. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
That's why I didn't like battling at first. But the thing about this is I have mutuals that we battle like every day type shit.
Yeah.
So me and my sister we're the always on one team, so we're the duo. So I'll start my live up, she'll start her live up. After 2 minutes, 3 minutes, we'll meet up. Then we have the people that are always there with us. They'll be like commenting back and forth from our lives.
Okay.
What makes it interesting, like I used to hate battles.
Yeah.
But what made it interesting was me and my sister. We would talk. We talk smack to people like, "Oh, you're little, you're small, you ain't got no points." I remember when I was 12 years old because that's how much points you got. And then we switch it up with games. So we do 500 quiet game. We do 500 chicken dance. So you have to do the chicken dance until you get your points up. That one's fun.
Okay.
We do arms up, corner game. We do dares at the end. Like, okay, if we win, you gotta put my name on your forehead for the whole game.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, shit like that make it fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. But when they're just not talking and they're just telling people to send gifts, like send them for what? You know what I'm saying? Like they're just sending them just to be there, type of deal. Like
Yeah, that's why I don't battle mutual. I mean, that's why I don't battle non-mutuals like that.
yeah.
Unless like I see that you're somebody, you might have some some people in your live and like a good amount of viewers.
Yeah.
I'll accept it. If you seem boring, I'm not accepting you anymore.
I feel like that's the only reason why people accepted my shit. Like whenever I send an invite and shit, I feel like that's the only reason, just because they felt like they had a match to battle with or some shit.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people that just don't know how to socialize. Like they'll be awkward from the rip, and I'm like you good? Like you can talk. It's okay.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that used to be me at first. I used to be like, okay, I'll do a quick battle. Okay, cool. I'll try to talk to the people like that I'm battling with. This was me in the beginning, battle with, and I'll ignore my chat. But now I kind of got like a good like balance. I'm gonna talk with you, look at my chat real quick, talk with you,
Yeah.
like quick. So
I see a lot of dudes just getting up on there just to flirt too. Like they'll be trying to simp over the over the female they match with a little bit. Has that happened to you a lot? Yeah. Does it make you feel awkward, or you just kind of like rolling with it? Like you're just like whatever.
Honestly, it depends. Like I'm a troll. That's one thing. On TikTok, I like to troll. Like I don't troll bad in a way, but I troll in a way like I like making men feel uncomfortable. So like I said, how many?
You like making fun of people?
Not making fun of them. It's just more of like I mean I will if I'm comfortable with you and I know you and you're my mutual. I will make fun of you, but not too much. Because TikTok is very like picky on what shit.
Yeah, you can't cuss on there some shit, and I remember.
I be cussing all the time.
I cuss all the time too, but I've been in TikTok jail probably like 5 times already.
I'm on TikTok jail right now.
Oh fuck! What you get banned for?
I think honestly, the day that we were supposed to do the podcast, I was on ranks. Right.
Oh fuck! Yeah, I remember you telling me. Yeah.
So me and my sister, we were on ranks like all day. It was like 6:30. We're battling this one person. I'm not gonna even say the name to give them any like clout or anything. But we're battling this one person, and he just talks a lot of smack, like a lot of shit. And it got to the point that I'm gonna talk my shit back. Like I didn't care about the live. Even to the point my sister was like, "Yo, chill, don't get banana. We're on ranks." And I was like, "All right, whatever." We were doing like the 500 quiet game. So we were quiet, and I'm just sitting there, and out of nowhere, my screen just goes white, and I'm like, "Oh, fuck!" It says banned, and I'm like, "All right, so I'm the one that got banned because I was talking way too much in the beginning." Cool, they got me.
Wow.
So I go to the chat of one of the ones that we were battling with, and I see my sisters in there too, and I'm like, "Wait, you got banned too at the same time? You wasn't even talking." So, from my knowledge, I feel like his little minions came to our side, reported us both, and we got to. So
there's sketchy shit like that happens a lot. Like I see, if they're like beefing or something, they'll have people go in their other lives and start reporting. I didn't know if that actually worked or not, but it also seems sketchy. You know what I mean? Because they would just exit. Like it looked like they would just exit the live, and then that was it.
Yeah. No, it works. It depends on how many reports you get. Like if you get, I don't know how much it is, but if you get a certain amount and people keep on spamming it, they will take you down.
What the
But I'm
fuck?
gonna be back Thursday. I was
That's
telling
crazy. So the same person can report multiple times, and then you'll get banned for that.
I mean, it wasn't the live creator. It was definitely his viewers that came
Yeah,
into our live, had to come into our live, or they didn't even have to come into our live. They could just click our name and report us
that's
instead
crazy.
of us. Yeah.
That's another thing I don't like about TikTok. They're so sensitive like that. They need to fix that shit.
You know,
But
I've said the word midget before, and I got took for a week.
yeah, you can't say that no more. How tall
Yeah,
are you?
I'm 5'2", and I didn't even mean it in a bad way. I was just like, somebody was telling me that I'm short, and I'm like, are you calling me a midget? And I was like, oh no, I gotta go. I deleted the live and everything. They still took me.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, no, I mean I'm not that much taller than you. Shit, I don't really care if people call me that or anything. Like I'm 5'6", so I don't really give a shit.
Yeah.
Short
I mean,
king. It is what it is.
to me, height don't really matter as long as you're taller than me. That's great by me.
As long as they
Personally,
taller than you. We were just about to get into that relationship type topic. You know what I'm saying? Like your
let's go.
types and all that. So I mean, what do you look for in a dude? You know what I'm saying? Like everything from top to bottom.
Looks wise,
Eh, When I say top to bottom, I mean like everything, like the whole 9 yard, everything you look for,
I now
looks, personality.
I recently realized I have a type, but I'm not gonna even talk about looks. I don't even care about the looks for real. But what I
Oh,
look for someone is someone genuine for real. Like I don't even know anymore. Like it's just so much like that I've been through that now
I
it's
feel
just
you.
that I don't know what I look for in a person. Just someone that's real. Like I'd rather you tell me straight up to my face anything than me find out. Because best believe I will find out. I
Yeah,
will find out no matter what.
yeah,
Um, Someone who's real, caring, loving, of course. I don't need someone up my ass 24/7. Like I need someone that like really
yeah.
understands. Like hey, I'm gonna need my space. You need your space.
That shit gets exhausting, huh?
Oh yeah, like oh yeah, very exhausting. But still, like I could go a whole day without being on the phone with you. But as long as like you hit me up and let me know what you're doing, we good.
Yeah,
But like if you give me a certain energy from the beginning and then you stop that, that's where I'm gonna get crazy. Like what are you doing?
crazy. Define crazy, because there's multiple definitions of crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Crazy as in like blowing up your phone, start stalking your social media even more, trying to see who's in your likes, trying to see who's in your comments.
oh, okay, I
Um,
thought you meant like crazy, like I'm about to fucking kick that door down type shit. Like,
nah, I've never gotten to that point for real. I don't
that's
think I
that's
ever would. I've wanted to, but I've never gotten to that point. Like I don't think I
okay,
would. But in
okay,
a person, yeah, I just want someone like genuine, real, loving, caring.
okay.
Loyalty is always a big thing for me.
Yeah.
Without loyalty, there's no love.
I'm gonna say this right. That's something a lot of people want. Even myself when I was single, I wanted that shit too. But in this day and age, that shit is beyond fucking hard to find. You know what I'm saying? That shit is ridiculously hard to find because what I think it is, I feel like the way people treat relationships in general is they treat it like a competition. And
What you mean?
I say that because let's say one of them cheats, right? No matter if they tell them or not, like, hey, I cheated, or if they just keep it on the down low. Say one of them cheats, the other one finds out, they're gonna want to go cheat, but harder. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be a constant fucking domino effect. And disregarding cheating, say one's being more petty than the other, one of them's gonna want to be more petty than the other. So it's gonna be a constant domino effect of that. So what I mean by that is, it just seems like they want to be better than each other, not with each other or helping each other or loving each other. You know what I'm saying? Or all that. They want to be better.
No, I feel that. I feel that is true. Nowadays, yeah, it is like that. Cause it's
That's why
like,
I say competition. Like it seems like it's just a big ass competition.
yeah, everybody want to have like, even in a relationship, you want to have one up on them because of nowadays. Like, I'm sorry, now I'm not saying everybody cheats, but damn near almost everybody cheats nowadays. It's so easy to cheat though. You have social media, you have Instagram, you have
And
Twitter, you have
that's
Snaps.
why I say the technology we have in the dating apps and social medias, like you said, everything we have right in front of us, it makes it easy to fucking cheat, like you said. So I also feel like that's what makes relationships very toxic these days too.
Oh yeah, for sure, 100%.
So so with that, do you see the future relationships kind of taking an upward or do you see it continuing to go down, like getting worse from here?
Future relationships, like in general, or for me?
Future in general. I mean, you
In
can include
general,
yourself. Shit.
I feel like at the end of the day, social media keeps on growing. So we got Instagram, TikTok, Snap, Twitter right now. We just gonna keep on getting more. We
We
got
used to
Threads
have
now.
Vine and all this other shit.
Fine.
Music,
Yeah, we got Threads
musically.
now. So it's gonna keep on growing. At the end of the day, if you don't find someone that both of y'all have like a good communication and comprehension with, it's not gonna work out. Because
Yeah,
communication is a good thing, talking is a good thing, but it's also you have to understand where I'm coming from, and I gotta understand where you're coming from, and then we come to an
yeah.
agreement.
I
So if
would
you
say
can't find that, it's not gonna work.
I would say communication's actually the number one thing. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where you get the understanding from, and that's where you get the trust within each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what actually a lot of people lack too is communication. People are fucking scared to communicate with their significant other. You know what I
They
mean?
are.
Just thrown out of whack. So I could tell you, I see it taking a downward spiral. Just with all the technologies coming out, all the apps and shit. Like
Yeah.
eventually, there's gonna be another app just like Tinder, maybe a little bit improved or whatever the fuck they want to say. But it's gonna be the same shit. People gonna use it to fuck, and ain't no one gonna use it to actually find someone. You know what I mean?
For sure. Tinder is just a fuck up. I've never heard anybody say, "Oh my god, I met my love of my life from Tinder." No,
I mean, I've heard stories of it, but I'm like, damn, that happened. But then
that
they
happened.
never worked. That didn't work out later on. So it's like,
Me
I don't know.
personally, I would never be able to do it Tinder. To the ones that do it, props to you. But me personally, it's just like
You never
getting.
ever did it. You never
I
ever
mean,
did
all right, I had made a Tinder before, but I've only did it for a certain reason to get followers. I'll admit to get
it.
followers
Yeah.
and likes, and it was working. It was working because I put in the caption. I was like, I don't see the messages on here. DM me on Instagram, and I got many followers. Like every
Well,
night, I always got
you
40.
gotta understand the dudes are gonna simp too, especially if they're like, "Yeah, follow me." It's like, "Oh, look, she gonna follow me back," like,
Did I ever? No,
yeah. What made you not follow me back?
because that will get weirdos from there. So it's like I didn't really
Yeah,
care for it.
you only
I
get
didn't.
certain pics in the DMs. You can't be fucking with that.
Oh yeah, I don't even open my DMs like that. Like
Mm.
if it's a picture, I'm sorry, I'm out. I'm not looking at it at all. Same with my Snapchat. I don't even go on Snapchat like that, but I don't look at it at all or nothing.
But yeah, that's the other thing. There's a lot of weirdos on these fucking things too, man. Especially fucking look. I'm gonna tell you this. TikTok. I know you love TikTok, but I would say TikTok is probably the most toxic motherfucking social media app there is out there.
100%. I
It
love it.
beats it beats Instagram by a long mile. Some people still think Instagram is the most toxic, but no, it's
TikTok.
not. No.
It's TikTok for sure. You know how many people you can meet on there? You know how many people I've met on there? And
You know how people ask for feet pics on there? Like, yeah, I
I've
know
had
you see. I know you got them.
I've gotten before like requests on my Cash App. Send me like $1. It's like, oh, feet pics, and I'm just like, yeah, no. I'll take the dollar though, but not the feet. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Sorry.
Yeah, it's fucking weird. Like, I don't understand that shit one bit. But I'm honestly curious on how fucking weird it could possibly get. Future wise, how weird is this shit gonna get? How toxic is it gonna get? And is it even gonna reach a point where it just starts to get better? You know what I mean?
I don't think so. I
I
don't
can.
think so. Like how you said.
I'm gonna throw it out there. I'm gonna say that I hope so, but I don't think it is either.
I don't think so. Especially, haven't you seen like nowadays generation? They're way more advanced in the head. Like, now I'm not talking about school wise. I'm talking about like real world stuff, grown people stuff. They're way more advanced than I was when I was younger. My niece is like what, 11 years old. I was playing with dolls back then.
Yeah,
She
that's what I'm
acts like
saying.
a 15-year-old now. So it's like
Yeah,
technology. It's a good thing, but it also comes with its cons too.
yeah. Like there's fucking 3-year-olds with cell phones now, which is crazy.
I'm about to get my daughter a cell phone because I'm tired of her taking my phone.
But see, I can understand that though because it's like call me if something down about to happen or if you need fucking help. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's your daughter. But
But then
the
again,
fact
there's
that
you have so much access on one little device on that phone. Anything you want
yeah,
to see, you
yeah,
can see it there.
you got to
And
get
it's
them
also
pre-
with the parents too.
you got to get them parental controls on lock. You know what I'm saying? For real. You know,
Literally,
and like they
literally.
have these tablets and shit. They just know how to work them. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Like I didn't get my first phone until sixth grade.
Me too.
Till I was in sixth grade. I didn't get my. It was a fucking iPhone 4, that small ass fucking thing.
I got a little Metro one, and then it worked for like a month, and then I had to get the iPhone 4S, the little one. Yeah.
Oh yeah. And I remember when the 5C came out, people thought they was the shit.
Mhm.
Yeah, good time, good time.
Did I have that one?
But
I think I did. I had the blue one. I think I did.
I never had it because I went from that. Then I was on the Androids for a little bit. You can call me red flag all you fucking want, but them Androids was working, and then switched back to iPhone 2020. So
Okay. I don't know how to work Android, so I just stuck with iPhones. Like
I
I
was
believe.
using. I ain't gonna lie, I was nerdy with it, man. I was fucking using that shit to hack Spotify, get my free music and shit. You know, all
No,
that.
yeah. That's Androids did have a lot of loopholes that I wish I would learn, but I could. I never. I can't even find the settings on an Android. I can't even know how to fix the display on an Android. I don't know how to do nothing on Android.
It's pretty easy to learn. Like I just YouTube that shit. You find everything off YouTube.
Yeah. I mean, no, it's not rocket science, but it's just like I guess I'm so used to the iPhone that I could just go to settings and everything's right there. I know exactly
Yeah,
what
like
and look it up.
I like the iPhone, but you can't do much with it as far as like getting hacked shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you have to
So,
jailbreak it.
so much security with it. It's crazy. Apple don't be playing.
No, I would don't play at all. At
Mm.
all.
But yeah. So long story short, right? We are assuming that relationships going downhill from here.
Yeah,
It's
100%.
sad. It's sad, but it's most likely fucking true. It's most
Yeah.
likely true. So then, how do you see people being social in the future? Then you know what I mean. Like, do you see them actually like eventually going outside to actually social? Or do you still see them being with technology? Let's talk 2030. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk 2030.
7 years from now, okay. Honestly, like I said, technology keeps on growing. I don't see maybe unless like there's a crisis in the world where we have no internet, maybe people will start being like a pandemic with no
I
internet.
hope
Maybe.
that shit happens.
See, I do too, but I don't. Because I'm a social person, but I'm not too at the same time. Like, it takes, I'm like half and half. But unless we have like a social media, like everything's down, nobody's really going to be social because people are so invested in their phone. People walk with their head down looking at their phone, not paying
That's
attention.
why I say let that shit go out for the next 10 to 15 years. Because by that point, people are going to be forced to go out and start socializing. You know what I'm saying? People are going to be forced to do that shit.
Yeah.
The only problem is, the online banking and shit. We're all going to lose
Oh,
our bank
yeah.
account.
That's the only problem.
That's going to be the bad thing.
Let me get all my money out before that happens. Because,
There's a lot of people that actually do that right now. Like they take their money out of their banks and just store it somewhere. Like they're
Yeah.
just keeping a stash somewhere.
It's a good thing, but then at the same time, it's
Or-
like we buy so much with your phone. Like I don't even know where my debit card is at. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know. I know it's somewhere in my room, somewhere
But
in my
it's on your wallet on the fucking phone.
phone. So I'm just like, all right, cool.
You funny as hell, bro.
Like
Man.
I should order a new one, but I don't feel like taking it off my phone and doing the new one. So it's probably
So you lost your debit card.
I didn't lose it. It's just in a purse somewhere.
So you misplaced it. Okay.
I misplaced it. I didn't lose
Misplaced it. That's better. I mean, that's funny as hell. Like I got it on my phone, but
it. Yeah, I'm just like, all
I
right, cool.
mean,
Like, it's no
nah.
big.
I got an old soul. I'ma still freak out if I lose my debit card. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I've been looking everywhere for it. I don't even know where it's at. I don't even know where it's at. I changed my whole room and everything, and I still haven't found it.
Yo, you funny as hell.
I have no idea.
So are you into conspiracy theories and stuff like that?
I am. I really
Okay.
am.
All right, Joe, go ahead. Drop your favorite conspiracy theories that you've heard.
All right, it's not my favorite, but we were talking about it on the live yesterday.
Oh.
So, the Earth theory, like flat or round, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know you were like, okay, what is she gonna bring up? What do you think?
I have an idea, but go ahead anyway.
My thing is this: like, I've always thought, okay, the Earth is round. Duh, it makes sense. We're round, but I never really had an open mind to it until I saw one YouTube video of like Sean, I forget his name, but he does a lot of conspiracy theories. Somebody with a flat Earth theory or flat Earth believer came up with their points, and
Yeah.
it made sense. But still, I just feel like I don't really think we're flat like square. I feel like we're kind of more of like a dome, if anything. If I would think of it that way,
Yeah,
because
which a dome is still a rounded
yeah, it's
fucking
still
shape.
round. I still believe we're round.
Yeah.
Now, the only thing I don't know what to believe anymore is the if it's a whole circle, because we can't go to Antarctica. We can't go to like past certain points. They say that's like
How do
to
you
the
know we can't go to Antarctica?
because of the feds. That's the
Because of
thing.
the you said because of the what?
The government. So like
Oh,
we can't pass a certain point. The government got it blocked off.
I
Um,
mean, what if you became a citizen of another country? I mean, who's to say they can stop you from that? You know what I mean?
don't the government run the world? Well, the government
No,
over there, the
no.
government over there, or like a certain. I just heard it many times. Like you can't go to a passing point of Antarctica. I've heard that's also like the passageway to go to underground world where the reptiles are. Also, what also
That could be true.
yeah, that's the thing. That's what I believe a lot. Um,
That's that new world society bulls. Yeah, that shit is. A lot of people don't even think about it, but that shit's real.
no, I believe
Like,
it. I believe in everything.
who's your favorite celebrity?
My favorite celebrity?
Yeah,
I don't have a favorite.
I have a favorite. What's one on the top of your head that you know?
All right, let's just go with Future because I was just listening to him.
Future. I gotta do my dog Future like that. I don't know if he's actually part of that shit or not. Probably a
All
good
right,
chance he
Young
is.
Thug.
But you said who?
Young Thug.
Young Thug. I haven't heard of Young Thug in a minute. I haven't
He's
heard
a
of him
ghetto.
in a
He
minute.
locked
But I like
up.
his. Yeah, I like. Yeah. Um. Again, like a lot of these artists, a lot of these actors and shit can all be a part of this society. We don't know that, because we like who's to say like we don't see what they sign on a contract. We never ever get to see what contract they actually fucking signed. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like the most people are gonna know is how much money they're gonna make from that, but that's it.
And all you see
'Cause
is
we don't
like
know
the
what else is to it.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm gonna tell you mine, Becky G.
Hmm.
Mainly because she's a bad bitch, but Becky G, I feel like has a good chance of being a part of that shit as well. But
Well,
back when that song "Shower" kind of blew up out of nowhere. Like all these people that just blew up out of nowhere
yeah.
have a more of a chance of being a part of this society because that's what they're known to do is make people famous. But they got to do whatever they want them to do. If
No,
that
I
makes
believe that. I believe in that 100% because it's like, fuck. I feel like I know I could think of somebody, but I can't think of them right now because I'm on the spot. But like, yeah, like you blow up out of nowhere, and it's like, but you was just doing this small stuff. Now you're
yeah,
big. Like, fuck
out of
that.
nowhere, out of
Yeah.
nowhere.
I don't know. It's that aspect. I'm not gonna say I'm not really too much into it. I just believe it though. Like I do believe
Hey,
that
you
they do
might want
sell
to you might
their
want to
stuff.
get into it because I don't know exactly when that shit gonna be exposed, but I,
No,
I I
I
feel
mean
like we
it's
don't got too much. I feel like we don't got too much time until shit's exposed.
like the baby. Didn't he do something with like a reptile thing?
He might have,
I think he
but
did.
that's
Like
the thing. That's the thing, though. A lot of these artists will, in their music, will kind of expose it without exposing it. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll make it to where you can hear it, you can see it
hmm
in music videos or whatever the fuck the case may be. But people are so into the song that they just don't see what the fuck's going on. They're
no,
just,
that's
I like the beat. He hit that bar hard. Okay, but did you
also
see?
also beats and like frequencies can like do have a big thing about it too.
Yeah,
That's
y'all know what I'm talking about the high pitch frequency shit.
like it can like
Yeah,
invest you into it, which is
yep,
low key scary when you think about it because it's like I'm just listening to a song and it's like you're really trying to hypnotize me in a way or take like one part of my brain, like take like really reel me in like that. It's low key scary.
well,
But
that also brings me to the fucking you know how we have AI technology, right?
mm-hmm.
I feel like we've had that for a long ass time.
What do you mean? Like
Like,
which one?
like,
Like
like,
which one?
that shit was available to us, or not available to us, but available in the world before that shit even got released.
Oh
Remember they're talking about them cloning celebrities and shit like that. What other technology you think they used? You know?
I believe it. I don't know if you've seen videos of like robots on like YouTube, like in China or Japan.
Yeah,
They look so real,
yeah.
scary. So
I
it's
like
like
that recent one, fucking when during Drake's performance, he had that little hologram of supposed to be himself.
Oh yeah, I think I heard about that before.
I think it turned out to just be a lookalike, but you know,
Yeah.
it's weird what technology can do because it looked just like him. You know,
No, nowadays is really scary. Like you don't know. Yeah. Do you feel like robots will take over eventually?
I think there's a good possibility. I mean, with all this AI, all this other fucking technology and lifelike technology that they're fucking using, I feel like if they mess up big, then yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, there's a
This
good chance
movie.
that that could fuck some shit up.
Yeah, it's like the movie. I don't know. I forgot the name of it, but it's
Terminator.
no, not Terminator. It's a movie of an AI though. It's I forgot the name of it, but I'm gonna explain it real quick. Basically, the daughter lost both parents, and she had to stay with her aunt, I believe. And her aunt works for like kid toys, so her aunt made her like a real life version
You talking about a
girl.
recent movie? What the fuck that shit called? I
Yeah,
know
I
what fuck
forgot.
you talking about.
But you know what I'm talking about, right? That one creeped me out completely, and
That
that one was scary.
that little fucking thing was evil, man.
No,
I
like
forgot
it
what it was
got.
called though.
I forgot the name of it. Damn, I forgot the name of
It
it.
was like a Chucky, but without being a Chucky. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but she was sweet at first. Now,
Yeah.
what made her like turn that way was the dog had bit the girl, and the dog even bit the robot. That it like it took like a switch on her and showed her what bad was. That's the thing. That's what I feel like how robots would take over. It's like if they see something bad and it's just like triggers something in them, and then they just see it like, all right, I'm gonna attack.
Well, not only that, but like technology and like all this AI bullshit, it could continue to get smarter and smarter and smarter.
They
Same with
can't.
us. Same with us, but what the fuck are we doing now? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, there's a lot of geniuses in this world, but compared to how smart AI can actually get to, I don't know.
They
Like,
can
I
take
feel
over.
like they could realize, like, okay, like these motherfuckers are kind of dumb. Like, we could take them over, you know.
They're useless. Let's just like
And that's the
yeah.
same thing with like, I don't know if you believe in like alien conspiracy theories and shit like
Oh,
that.
I do. I would talk about that any day. Like we could talk about
Yeah,
that right.
I'm glad because a lot of people would actually stop talking about it as soon as like government released a little bit of shit about it. But nah, without a doubt, there's got to be aliens out there. We're not the only fucking species in this whole fucking universe. You know what I'm
We're
saying?
not. We're so tiny compared to everything. We're in a galaxy, in a galaxy, in a galaxy, another galaxy.
And hell the fucking planet, yeah, like it's ridiculous. You know, so there's definitely fucking aliens out there.
Have you seen the
But
movie The Fourth Kind?
the forthcoming,
The
that
Fourth Kind.
sounds that sounds familiar.
You need to watch it if you believe in aliens. That's what made me like really. That movie fucked up my head a lot though. Like you have to really, you have to come into like a good mindset with it because it's a movie that came out in the 2000s. I'm gonna give you a little backstory real quick. It's a movie that came out in the 2000s. It was on Netflix. They took it off. Um,
Damn, no one's took the good shit off Netflix.
yeah, it was. It came out in the 2000s, and it was in Alaska. And Alaska, yeah, it was in Alaska. And Alaska has like a lot of apparently a lot of like extraterritorial, yeah, visits and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So it was. I'm gonna explain the movie. Fuck it. You still gotta watch it because you're gonna experience it differently. But
I got you.
it was a doctor. The doctor he ended up dying, but the wife took over the patients. They
Hmm.
all kept on having. I'm gonna get chills talking about this, but they all kept on having the same dream about a white owl around 3 to 4 a.m. You know that's like the witch hour or like the
Yeah,
scare or the dimension hour.
the,
So they
the
all kept on having that. Then the doctor ends up having the same nightmares. So she wanted to get to the end of it, but then she starts having the same nightmares. I'm
hmm.
not gonna do too much of it for you because it's really good, but she does recording. She hears like weird talkings in the recording. She ended up getting abducted, but brought back basically. Um,
Oh, and she was pregnant, I'm guessing.
no, she wasn't pregnant. She had a kid. She had two kids. Um, it came down to it like she had to get somebody to like help her out because in the recording she had like weird, weird, not weird voices, but it was like voices that we used back then, like the ancient Egypt people would use that voice. So she had a
Yeah,
doctor to do that. Um, she wanted to get down to it so bad to the point that she'll hypnotize the people to try to see what they would see in the moment. Now the people ended up going crazy when they would ask her, like when she would ask them deeper questions, they'll end up like going crazy. I don't know. My children came in. I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know. It got to the point that she started going crazy. They ended up taking her daughter. Like, they abducted her daughter. She got put into a crazy home. The son never believed the mom. The son said that the mom was just crazy. The daughter's gone because of you. Now, the movie, when you see the movie, literally the intro of the movie says, what you see is what you choose to believe, but they have actual clips of the 2000s and they reenacted it. So, like, the screen will split into the actual clip. Now, when they took the daughter away, you could see the cop's cam, and you see a bright light and everything just, like, goes, like, staticky because of the frequency that they have.
Huh.
Yeah.
So was this supposed to be like based off like a true story or
No,
some
it's
shit?
based off a true story. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so that's why it gave you chills. Okay.
No,
Nah,
what fucked me up was this. Was not that it was a true story even. It was just what fucked me up was that, all right, now the government's saying that they're real. What the fuck happened to the mom? They put her in a crazy home. She's still looking for her daughter. What the fuck happened to the daughter? What does the son think about
now.
the mom now?
Yeah.
That's what really messed me up in the head because I'm like, all right, like
Yeah, that's crazy to think about.
after how many years? I think it was the incident happened in 2000s and I think the film came out in 2009. After what, like 10, 12 years, now y'all want to say they're real? How does the son feel? How does the mom feel? Y'all put her in a crazy home for what?
Yeah. And now I bet you the son is like studying on this alien shit. And he been studying on this shit for a long ass time now.
Yeah. So like
Bet you he doing his homework.
yeah, like that's that I feel like that's what really fucked me up the most was like the daughter and the son and the mom being put in a crazy home. And the mom still till this day, I don't know if she's alive still, but still till this day, she says yes, they like and the way she talks is very calm. Like she said, yeah, they took my daughter. I'm still looking for her. Like she's out there somewhere, and she's just like in her own like little la la land, but she knows what she's talking about. If that makes sense.
That's still creepy as fuck. Like I'm like, why are you so calm about this?
Yeah, like the way she was talking was just very like I don't even know how to explain it. Like her voice was very like calm, but she was so sure about it too. Like I don't know. You need to watch it. It's a good movie. Like I said, just
I'm gonna have to like, especially because you said it's based on a true story, and I kind of like those movies. So like those types of based on a true story movies. So I'm gonna have to check that shit
I
out.
just like how they split the screen and they'll show like the actual recording of the 2000s
Versus
and
the
they'll
movie.
show the reenacted. And at the end of the movie, they tell you like a little paragraph. That's kind of what fucked me up too. Was the sheriff that was involved in the real life thing did not want to do no part of the movie. The son didn't want to do no part of the movie. The people that were involved did not want to do part of the movie. The only person that was involved a little bit of the movie was the person translating what the aliens were saying. That's it. Nobody else wanted to be a part of the movie at
Which
all.
is fucking weird. Yeah,
And
that's
the
shit.
sheriff, I think he retired after a year or two after that happened. And then since that happened, there was like over 200 visits to Alaska within a year because of that.
Like alien visits to
No,
Alaska type.
the federal visits, like the feds will keep on going there.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's some trippy ass shit. I see
My
what I gave you. I see what I gave you chills. I see.
yeah,
But
that movie, mind you, I saw it sober. I wouldn't even imagine seeing it high. That shit was.
it depends on how off what. Like if it's off weed, you're probably gonna laugh a little bit. Like, oh,
No,
that's
I
kind of.
wouldn't laugh. I feel like if it was off weed, I would have been like looking around. Oh my god, no. See a
Oh,
white.
you're the paranoid type. Okay.
I mean, I'm
Okay.
not paranoid unless something makes me paranoid, you know. But
I
yeah,
get you. I
I
get
would
you.
have laughed at it. I would have been. My mind would start thinking deeper into it. Like I'm an overthinker. No matter what, I'm an overthinker.
Yeah,
So
and that shit will definitely make you overthink if you get paranoid for sure.
yeah, for sure.
It's funny as hell. Nah, so this gonna sound stupid, but I have arachnophobia, so I don't fuck with like spiders, like anything that got like multiple eyes like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what if aliens look like that? Like, fuck that. Like,
I feel like they might
nah.
low key. I mean, the movie was like based off like they'll see white owls because that's like if you really think of it and you look at a white owl, a picture of a white owl, it looks like an alien because it's like no, like the little beak is like right here, it's white and the eyes are like that.
Yeah,
Now, if aliens have more than one eye, some might. I feel like some might.
like more than two eyes type of deal.
Like maybe like one, two right there, and it might look like one big one.
Yeah, fuck that. You got me fucked up.
But you know, aliens were around for a very long time though. like in the ancient Egypt, and there's like things
Yeah,
they
that's
have.
what they talked about in like those conspiracy theories. Like they helped build Egypt and shit like that.
I
They
believe
called
that.
them ancient astronauts type of deal. So
I
like they
believe that.
helped build like because you got to think about it. Back then they were not gonna build those fucking pyramids like that. They wouldn't even have known to build the pyramid structure like that. You know what I'm saying? So they had
And
to
like
have
it matches with one of the stars. I think if I believe so.
yeah,
Like
it lines with the stars and some shit like that. But it's trippy as fuck. So I definitely believe they got some help. Like they were around for a long fucking time. In and out of visiting. Do they visit as often? I don't fucking know. They probably don't want to. I, I
I
don't
feel like
blame.
they still do. They still do because they're like they might be. I think that they still do. They might be curious of like how we evolved. I don't know. Like I said, if an alien comes to me, I've always said this. Hey, I'm gonna say I come in peace. I mess with you.
She gonna do
Please
the
leave.
little hand signal and shit.
I come in
Fuck.
peace. That's just me. Like I come in peace. I mess with you. Like
You gonna do that hand signal and figure out that that just really means that you flipping them off or some shit.
hey, you right. I'm gonna go like this. I come in peace.
Just hands
Like
behind the back. I don't fucking know.
I believe in y'all. I always knew y'all was real, but please don't abduct me. Cause you know they in the movie like they'll not even in the movie, but like stories that you'll hear, they abduct you, and then they like wipe your brain out and put you back,
But
or you might.
I feel like they do that just for studying purposes. Like I feel like if they really want to take out a human species, they would have already done that shit a long ass time ago.
They would have. I'm pretty
So
sure they would have.
I think they just wanted to help build civilizations and shit like that, and then see where it goes from there. You know,
Okay, yeah, I feel like they just watched over us and see what they could do, but like I feel
like
like if you mess with them, you
we're a
move on.
big ass science experiment to them. Is what I feel like.
No, no, 100%,
Just to really
100%.
sum that up, like we're just a big ass science experiment. Like I wonder what happens if I help them out with this. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, that's why I feel like that's why they still around. Like I feel like they come around to see how the world changed. Because if they was around for the Egypt times, like I would want to. If I was around for those times and I was an alien, I would want to catch up and be like, all right, what y'all doing now?
Yeah.
Like,
I think that was enough for the fucking Aztecs too, man. Like
yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised, you know,
no, no,
because you gotta
I
think
got
about it. Like you gotta think about like the gods they worshipped.
yeah,
They could have been like the shit aliens were able to do, like with their ships and everything. You know what I mean? Like whatever the fuck they had
no,
type
that's
of
true.
technology. So
So do you
it's
believe in
crazy.
mermaids?
You said what?
Do you believe in mermaids, sirens?
So I'm gonna tell you this, right? I think because the ocean is only like what 3% discovered or some shit like that, something
Five.
small, something crazy small like that. I feel like there's definitely still a lot to discover, so therefore they could be around somewhere. Like there's a possibility.
I believe in it.
Do they
Like
look like fucking Disney princess Ariel? Where the fuck? No,
no,
they don't.
no, no.
They look fish like.
No, they look scary, Loki, but they can represent themselves to look beautiful. The reason I believe in it too is because it's just some stories I've heard too, like on TikTok. I've learned a lot on TikTok. I'll admit.
Yeah,
I'm a TikToker.
makes
But
sense.
there was this one guy. It's funny because I don't. Can you? 1 second.
You're good. You're good. You're good. Blueberry mint. It really tastes like minty. It's like more blueberryish. So we just waiting for her to come back. Yeah, we just waiting for her to come back. That's all we doing. Then we're really getting into this conspiracy theory topic. What y'all think? Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know.
My fault.
No, you're good.
What was I saying again? Okay, so on TikTok, it's funny that I say this now because I have not even seen this page in a while. But it was this one guy, like they say that they call them sirens, not really mermaids, but sirens, they'll lure you in with their voices. So with their singing. There was this one
That's
guy,
good.
now I'm getting chills again. There was this one guy that he was a fisherman. So he would fish at night and he heard like a sound and people in the comments were like, oh, that's a dolphin. No, that doesn't sound like a dolphin. That's definitely a siren trying to reel you in, whatever. He had a crab on the ship. Mind you, recorded and everything, like a crab that just got thrown on the ship. He throws it back. That shit got thrown back in there. Recorded and everything. Feds even went to his ship to check it out and everything. That's the last thing I heard about that. There's that. Then there's like, Caribbeans, like in Haiti, Jamaica, in the rivers. They're not really in the ocean, they're more in the rivers. So if you go in with jewelry, that's what lures them in. Shiny stuff.
Oh fuck.
What
So
else?
I'd have to tuck my shit in type of deal.
You wouldn't want to have it on at all. Like it'll either be like they'll take you with it. This is what I've heard from like Caribbeans. They'll take you with it, or it's just gonna be gone out of you. Like they love gold, they love shiny stuff. I've also heard that they'll. I'm getting out of breath speaking about this. They'll also say that if they do take you, you'll be their servant. But yeah, you'll be their servant. Like they'll take you underwater, but there's a point to like that you could reach underwater where you could actually breathe in their air. It's like air. Pause that real quick. I also saw one clip of a scientist saying that he was in the he was underwater in a submarine, and he saw something that looked like he was still in land and water, and he tried to go into that water and like bounced him back up.
What the fuck?
Now, I've also heard that if they do take you, you'll be their servant. Now, they'll either kill you or you'll be their servant, but they don't like dumb people. So, for example, they say bring me sugar, and you bring them salt. They'll either kill you or throw you back, like out in the water.
Yeah.
Now, and if they do bring you back up to like the real world, it's to the point that some people don't speak. They're like lost. They can't speak for like a year or so. They can't register what was going on. They don't know what happened. They're like still lost in a trance.
Yeah.
I don't know. I believe in anything, and the ocean is so big and it goes so far deep to the point that you don't even know what's under there. Like
You really don't. Like there could still be fucking big ass like megalodons. Like that shit could still be fucking lurking around. Big ass octopus and shit. I forgot what that shit's called.
Cranes. I think they're called cranes. Cranes? I think they're called cranes. The big octopuses, I think they're called cranes.
The ones that like would like supposed to take ships underwater type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that could still be lurking. Like a lot of these fucking creatures could still be lurking.
For sure. You know? I believe that. And I feel like the underwater creatures are way more intelligent than we are. They'll know not to come back around. They'll know not to, if they're still here, they'll know not to come close to the surface.
Which is scary though, because like the ocean kind of scared me too. Like man, just being out in the middle of the ocean like that, like fuck no.
Trust me, being out in the middle of the ocean, especially at nighttime. I remember I was on a cruise. I was sitting in the middle, like on the dock. Like I found the dock of the deck, like that would be on top of the ship to the point that you turn around, the captain's right above you. Yeah. I'm there at nighttime and I'm just staring and it's just black. Like you see the water and everything. It's peaceful now, but me staring at it for like 2 seconds, I was.
Oh fuck! She went black screen. Oh fuck! Yeah, I can't hear you now. Shit. Hold on now. Let me see. Let me see. Can you hear me now? Nope. Nope. Yeah. I think you got a phone call, huh? Was it a phone call? Nah. You probably have to disconnect and then reconnect. Okay, hold up. Okay. Can you hear me now? Yeah, I can't hear you. I think for you gotta disconnect and then reconnect. Yeah. Let me see. Let me get you back in. Damn it. Fuck. No. I cannot. I can't even fuck with the volume. What the hell? There we go. No, I can't hear you. You can hear me? Yeah, but I can't hear you at all. Try to back out of everything. Like disconnect, back out of everything, and then we come back. Fuck, man, we just getting into some good ass topics. You know what I'm saying? We was getting into some good topics. She give me chills. I want to bring her on again. Tell me some spooky ass story. You know, I want to bring her on again and tell me some spooky ass story. I like that type of talk, spooky talk. Honestly. Okay. Okay, it's good now.
All
Yeah.
right, we good. We good.
What was it? Was it a phone call?
No, it was an alarm. I don't even know why I had an alarm at this time.
Okay. I know the phone calls fuck it up.
Yeah.
So that's my fault. Cause I should have been like, hey, go D&D for like an hour for this episode.
No, you good.
Yeah. Damn. So we was talking about sirens and all bunch of types of different creatures in the ocean. See, that's my thing though. Like us being on this planet, right? We
Yeah.
still have so much left to discover, and it's low key kind of scary because we don't know what the fuck out there.
It is. Do you believe in different dimensions?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I believe in different versions of this fucking universe. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Like there's certain shows that have like Earth 2, Earth 3, and shit like that. Like there's different fucking variations.
I feel like when we have deja vu is basically like either like you was here before. I mean that's basically what deja vu is. Like you was here before you was like meant to be, or like I heard something before, like when you have deja vu is like your dimension, like kind of like you switch the dimension or like you click your dimensions, like they interact. I don't know. And the dimension ones, I don't really know too much about it, but I believe
Yeah,
it.
I
I
don't know.
believe it.
Deja vu is a weird feeling because you're like, have I been here before? Like what the
It
fuck?
is. It is like I have deja vu in the most random moments, like literally most random moments, and it's just like it takes a toll on me. Not a toll on me, but it takes like a little bit of registering to do like, wait a minute, what?
Yeah. Are you a big believer of like spirits and shit?
Oh yeah, we have spirits all around us.
Okay.
I'm
Like you got
like
like are you like one of the ones that actually like see them and shit?
I can't see them. I've never seen one before.
Okay.
Like
Because I know.
maybe the only time I've seen one was I think I was what do you call it again when you're sleeping and like you can't get up
Oh fuck no! You talking about sleep paralysis? I get that shit all the time, bro.
all the time.
Yeah.
I have a crazy story about one. The first time it happened to me.
Uh,
So okay, this one's really really crazy. Every time I
try to
tell
make me
somebody,
have
like,
one tonight. Go ahead.
I
Go
hope
ahead.
you don't. I hope you don't. All positivity. But it was really weird to me because it was kind of when I was kind of transitioning to my spiritual journey. Like, okay, like I believe in everything now. Everything's real. Like, we have one God. I don't see religion as like religion is more control. I see that each religion is the same. It's just different ways. We all have one God. There's only one God in my eyes.
Yeah.
So I was going through that process, and or that awakening, you say. And it was my brother's birthday. I remember this as yesterday. It was my brother's birthday. My daughter was like what 3 months. I was sleeping with my mom because I was still getting used to the baby waking up and stuff like that. My mom
Yeah.
was tired. She fell asleep at 12. I fell asleep at like 4 or 5 in the morning. Now I remember when I fell asleep, my niece had just fell asleep too. Now you're
Yeah.
gonna see why I'm saying this part. Whatever. I fall asleep in the middle of it. The only reason I remember so much is because of the position I was sleeping in. My arm was like this, and it was like under the pillow. And out of nowhere, I'm like, my eyes are up. My eyes like, hold on.
Yeah. I don't fuck with that sleep paralysis shit. I can't. I can say I've never seen anything, but I've had that feeling where I can't move, and I don't know if that's sleep paralysis or if that's just being too tired. I don't know. Y'all tell me. Y'all let me know.
Mine, I have clear as day that it is paralysis or it was something creepier because I remember my arm being like this. I remember my daughter was 3 months or like, not even, she was 1 month. She was a month old and she was in the bassinet next to me. I
Mm.
don't know why, but I woke up and my instincts was just to go to her. But I couldn't get up. And I remember a dark figure over me. Just something like really dark, like hovering over me.
Yeah, I've
I
heard
was
people saying that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention to that. I was just like, I'm trying to get to my daughter. I'm trying to get to my daughter. So I kept on trying to wake up, and I couldn't. I couldn't move. The dark figure would just felt like the best way I could explain it was like it's kind of silly, but like a Stranger Things, like the character, the little Demogorgon thing.
Yeah.
It didn't look like that. It was just like the head basically, and it was just like black, like just I could only see a little bit. So I was trying to get to my daughter, and finally I woke up. The first thing I did was go to my daughter, check on her. She was breathing cool. I gave her this. I fell back asleep.
Yeah.
Maybe like a week or two later, I'm like going through my mom's phone, seeing the pictures of my brother's birthday. So I'm going through the phone, and out of nowhere, there's a picture of me sleeping in that position. So I'm like, Mom, you took that picture of me? She goes, yeah. I'm like, okay. But I kept on staring at the picture because it felt weird. I'm like, wait, I know that position. Do I really always sleep like that? But I kept on looking at it, and in the corner of the picture, you see my mom's forehead in the picture. And the picture was taken at 6 p.m. I could actually even ask her for the phone right now and show you the picture. The picture was at 6 a.m. And I'm like, wait, Mom, you never took that picture. You're right there sleeping. She goes, yes, I did. I'm like, you're right there sleeping. You fell asleep before me. The only person that was up was my niece. Why would she go up in there and take a picture of me? The picture wasn't live. It was just a regular picture. And it's like zoomed in. And then every time I tell her about it, she's like, stop talking about that. Stop talking about that. And I'm just like, no, at the end of the day, it still bothers me to this day. Till this day,
That's fucking creepy, bro.
till this day, that picture still bothers me. And the fact that I have a picture to prove it is crazy.
Yeah. That's
it's
fucking
me.
wild.
It's just a picture of me sleeping in that position because I remember my arm.
Yeah.
But then in the corner, literally like just a little piece of corner, you just see like this part of my mom's head. And I'm like,
yo, that's crazy. Cause I've had sleep paralysis, but I never seen anything, and I don't know if it's because my eyes are still closed or what. But I do get that feeling like I can't move, and then eventually I'm able to move. And I wake up like I was being suffocated, like I was breathing heavy. But
I didn't wake up like that. I just felt like somebody was watching me. I'm getting chills again. I felt like somebody was just watching me or over me, just like staring over me like this, and just like that. Just no harm to me. I felt no harm. It was just more of like just something over me.
That's
and then
damn it, shrimp black again. Shrimp black screen. She already knew. She already fucking knew. But yeah, yo, I've never seen anything. Like I would just wake up in a panic that I couldn't fucking move, but I never seen anything, and I don't know what that means. Y'all let me know in the comments what the fuck that means, because to be honest with you, I don't know if that's sleep paralysis or if that's just me being tired, like too tired.
now I can't see you.
Oh fuck, yeah, I can't see you either. Oh,
I hear you though.
Oh man, it kind of froze a little bit. It's recollecting itself. I think it's very slow, but it's recollecting itself.
Right.
Wow, what the fuck happened?
I can hear you, just really low. Can you see yourself?
I can see myself. I've been able to see. Oh fuck! See, it makes me think. It keeps like pausing and freezing. Hold on. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to fix that. Fuck. Fuck. I don't know what's going on here. You said what? I don't know what happened. Hold on. Try it again. Try to disconnect and come back. She went whole fucking. She went sideways in that motherfucker. She went sideways in that motherfucker. I'm gonna have to wrap this shit up, man. I'm gonna have to wrap this shit up, man. I need more tattoos. I'm proud of my tattoos.
Yeah, I can hear you. You just.
What in the mother of fucks is going on? Fuck. I think it's. Can you hear me?
I can hear Just not see you.
Can't see me? Hold on, let me try to do my shit. Hold up. Can you see me now?
Mm-mm. I can hear you.
What in the hell happened? Was it another alarm? What in the fuck is happening?
I don't know what's wrong with my phone right now.
Yeah, cause mine's good. It's showing it on your end. Yeah, it's showing. Fuck. Oh, that's dope. Okay, it's good now. You just
No, I
sideways.
can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
I can't hear. I can see you.
Hold up. Is it good now? Is it good now? This fucking thing,
Today's not
bro.
the day.
Today is not the day. Mm-mm.
Do you want me to exit? Do you want me to exit?
Um, yeah, try. Yeah, try it again. Try it again. Fuck. You playing with me, studio? Golly, playing with me. Trying to end off this damn episode. Let's see. We
We good
good?
now. We good now. We good. We good. We
Good
good.
now? Okay, cool. Yeah, sometimes it do that. Like when you get phone calls and I guess alarms, it does that shit now.
Yeah. I have my phone.
Shit. You said what now?
I have my phone on D&D this time. Hopefully nobody calls me. But
Hopefully.
that that one was scary though.
So yeah,
Besides that,
I don't say that's my thing though. Like I don't know if it was sleep paralysis or if I was just that tired that I was having those types of feelings, but I never see it. I never seen anything. I just had feelings and I'd get a spooky feeling. That's it.
the only other time that I could say was like sleep paralysis, or I feel like it was like another dimension, was because I know you could astro dream. That's what they call it. If you force yourself, like you force
Yeah.
your mind not to go to sleep. So I remember I was washing clothes, and this was like at my daughter's dad's house before I was even pregnant. I was washing clothes, and I was like, all right, I'm tired. But I laid down and I was like, I told myself, don't fall asleep, because I'm washing clothes.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, I get woken up to somebody opening the door, and it was his mom, but I couldn't see, like, I could see, I know it was his mom, her face looked normal, but I wasn't looking at her face really, I was just looking at the room. She opens the door, she said, why are you here? And then I'm like, oh yeah, I'm washing clothes. And then the dad just like, I guess, I don't know if they called it a skinwalker or what, but it looked creepy, and this is what woke me up. Was
Shit.
I look at the dad, and the dad's like putting the clothes in the hamper, and he just like looks at me like this. Oh, I got chills again. He just looks at me again, and the only thing I saw in his face was like Slender Man, like no face, no nothing at all, no face, no nothing at all, and he was wearing like blue, like everything, like a pajamas, like blue. And when I saw the no face at all, it looked like maybe I'm dragging it now, but I saw no face and a
Maybe my
tongue.
mind fucking with me right now.
Maybe my mind's fucking with me right now, but I think I saw like maybe a tongue like a snake, but I could be dragging it right now. But I just know it was like no face at all.
Yeah.
And then when I woke up, mind you, in the dream or whatever it was, I was sitting at the edge of the bed. But when I woke up, everything went from like gray. I mean, like yeah, gray to white to like me opening up my eyes black. Like, and then I was just laying down. I was like, what the hell? Like,
Yeah, the fuck that. Yeah. Shit. I wish we could get on the Skinwalkers. Like I wish we had time to get in on that. But I'm gonna have to get you on another episode because that
are you
shit.
good? I'm gonna be back for sure. This was interesting.
That shit was interesting. Like I like spooky stories and shit, all that. But at the same time, it does freak me out. I ain't gonna lie to
It
you.
does. It does. Don't get me wrong. Me saying it freaks me out because it's like I experienced it. Like what?
Like I hope I don't get no sleep paralysis today, bro. Like,
You won't. You won't. I'm sending all positivity and manifesting all love to you right now. So you.
appreciate it. But before we end off this episode, I don't know if I sent like something goofy like this in your TikTok live or not. But it's a emoji challenge that I have on my podcast, just because it's like an inside joke from back when people would send random messages to the guests that would get on. So the basic thing is, I don't know if you've seen the emoji challenge or heard of it or whatever the fuck, but basically I show the emoji up on here and you try to imitate it as spot on as you can.
Okay, I'm kind of nervous.
And
Let's go.
I feel like you're a frequent emoji user, so I mean I feel like you got it. Are you ready for the first one?
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
She getting shot.
Oh,
Now. All right, there we go.
the
Is that a frequent one?
that is one of my favorites. Oh, the wink. I can't really wink too much, but
You winking right now? You did it. You just did it.
the,
And then the intoxicated face.
that one. I
Yeah.
don't know why I feel like I have to do that.
I feel like that's the I'm too lit face.
Oh, the little kiss though.
Mm-hmm. That was an easy one. And then this is probably the easiest one on there.
Oh, the.
That was
I like
actually
that.
pretty.
I like
So
that one.
what does that emoji mean? Because I see that used for so much shit that I don't even know anymore.
So I use that mainly when I use that one is like when somebody says something like shocking or like, for example, just on TikTok, I was spamming that emoji just a couple of like just last night. It was drama, and it was just so much drama, so much information that I was finding out. So I was just like, oh my god, like I don't want to hear it, but like let me hear real quick. Like I don't
Yeah,
want to hear anything, but I'm peeping.
I feel that. I feel like that's like I don't know. Like, do you do that when you're watching scary movies type of shit? I feel like that's what that's probably used for too.
When I'm watching scary movies, I don't really cover my face. I just like look away and I kind of like go like that, but
I feel you.
I don't
Shit.
really like.
I'm a horror movie fanatic. I don't like the ones nowadays because they're so demonic and shit. But the old ones I do fuck with for
All right,
sure.
one question: who's your favorite horror character?
I'm glad you asked. I like Halloween.
Halloween.
Michael
Oh,
Myers. Michael Myers, yeah.
I don't remember seeing him too much, but Freddy's my
The old
favorite.
one. You like Freddy Krueger?
I love Freddy.
That's ironic. That's ironic since you had sleep paralysis.
No,
That's
but
the
I
dream
love Freddy.
demon.
Like honestly, I think the first Freddy movie I watched, I was like probably 7, 8. And he
Yeah.
just made me laugh. Like he was just so like carefree. I didn't give a fuck and stuff like that. And it's actually funny too because I'm mutuals with Freddy Krueger from TikTok.
Oh, I
Like
think I seen him on there. Like he dresses up like Freddy Krueger and
no,
shit.
he's amazing. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, I like that in Friday the 13th. So those are my two
I
favorites.
like that in Chucky, but not Chucky too. Come here. Not Chucky too much because I grew up with dolls and it's like, are y'all watching me? But Chucky a badass. He'd be funny too.
Yeah, he don't give no fucks either.
Yeah.
Yeah. But hey, I appreciate you being able to make it and coming on this podcast.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate
Yeah,
you.
you cool as fuck. You chill. You know your shit. I
Yeah.
fuck with it. Like I feel like we could talk conspiracy theories off motherfucking day. That's why
No,
I gotta end it now, cause before we get into the spooky shit, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So,
Now next time we're gonna talk about the spooky shit. Don't be
oh,
hating.
for sure. That'll be the spooky fucking. That'll be like a Halloween special. I got you.
Yeah. Or Friday the
Yeah, hell
13th.
yeah.
Whenever the
Huh?
next or Friday the 13th, whenever that is.
I think that's in September. I think so. Hell yeah, I got you for sure. For sure. I'm gonna bring you on.
All
But
right.
yeah, I appreciate you coming on. Go ahead, shout out your socials to everybody.
Thank you
Give
for
me a
having me.
follow.
Y'all can follow me on my Instagram. Brazy Curls is BrazyKurlz. TikTok is Kill for Nelly, so it's kill the number 4 dot Nellly. And I don't really be in anywhere else like that for real.
I
I got
got you.
more social medias, but not really.
I
Those
got
are
you. Y'all go follow the TikTok first because she be going live like a motherfucker on that bitch.
yeah, I be on there every day. So if y'all late night don't got nothing to do, you can watch me.
Okay. All right. I appreciate you coming on.
Thank you for having
And
me.
hope you enjoy the rest of your night. No sleep paralysis, none of that negativity.
All
All
blessings.
blessings spread upon all that.
All blessings. Appreciate you.